Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory go unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you occupants out there pushing this truth with all honesty and sincerity by way of the highways and byways. Shalom to you, Akwaf, you very few sisters that's out there listening and learning. Going back to the names, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father name, which means He is or He exists. Bahashem, which means coming in the name, and what the world ignorantly calls JC, Jesus Christ. His name is not Jesus Christ. It's not Yeshua. It's not Yehoshua. It's not Jesus Christos. It's not Hashem, Yeshaya, Ashaya. It's not none of that. All right. His name is Yahweh Shai, which means He saves or He delivers. All right. So He is this. He is the Savior. He is the deliverer. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. This is your brother Nayab, and I'm back with another lesson. So as you can see, we're about to be talking about a couple things, but I had a conversation with a couple people today, a couple young ones, and they was talking about they was put in the situation, what they would do, stuff. Well, I said you can't do anything in that situation if God ain't dealing with you. Basically, He's the one to put you in a situation, right? Like there's no free will, bro. So it kind of like, you know, sparked something up. Like, well, what happens if I was to do this and do that? Well, who made you do that and do this? And they was like, well, I mean, if I think to do this or whatever, well, who made your thoughts? Who made your brain? You feel me? It's like at the end of the day, the free will thing is basically you just saying that you don't, as an Israelite, is you saying that you're not going to acknowledge your higher power and you want to live like the heathens. I mean, that's the plainest way I can give it to you. All right, and we're going to go through this lesson. It's crazy because this lesson really isn't supposed to be that long, but I think that some of the things that I touch on just may have to be a little bit more in depth, as in I might have to go into the GNT as well. So this one, it's not going to be called free will or anything, but it's going to be called you will fulfill your lot or your destiny. Right? Every man will fulfill his destiny, whether if it's righteous or wicked. Right? If you can control, if you have free will, you control what you will be able to do in the next 5 minutes. You can be able to control everything. Like I got a situation. Let's say if you were running, you've been running for 5 to 10 years. Let's say you get up in the morning, you're getting ready, put on your running shoes or whatever. You do a couple stretches. You take you a water bottle or whatever. You head out. Right? You already checked the weather. Say it's sunshine or whatever. It's supposed to be cool. It's not supposed to rain until, let's say, later on that night. Put on your shoes. You go running. Halfway on your way running, right? You still got, I don't know, you still got about a good 30 minutes to go, right? And all you know is it just started pouring down raining. If you had free will, right, you would have controlled that, right? You would have been like, well, I'm not going out because it's going to rain. Literally at the time that I'm about to go out, it's about to rain in 30 minutes, but you didn't know that. So stop with the free will bullshit. You're just trying to say that you're God. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go to a couple of definitions before we get to that wisdom of Solomon and shit. And this definition as well. I want to get this free will definition. Free will. Voluntary choice or decision. Freedom of humans to make choices that are not determined by prior causes or divine intervention. All right, so freedom of humans. First of all, you don't have freedom, nigga. You're being controlled. There's no other way to put it. You don't have free will, bro. You know, if you have free will, you'll be able to wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm going to make $1 million today, and the day after, I'm going to make 10 million. You're not doing that. All right, the Lord does that. Okay. But let's go to one of our first scriptures, which is, we're gonna come back to that one. iPad been acting kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. So if this lesson cut out again, this will be the third time. If it cut out again, I'm just not doing this lesson until the morning. Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. Yeah, if a nigga is being wicked, and you always want to be wicked, let that nigga be wicked, man. If your family member is wicked, if your family member always emotional, if your family members is, or if your fucking friends, your family members, your fucking coworker, all right, if anybody trying to take your peace away, fuck them. That's how you gotta feel. Anyway, Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man reward according as his work shall be. So you have to praise Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in order to get a reward, a good reward. But if you're a wicked nigga, then you're going to not escape the destruction that's coming. It's just this fire blazing your ass. All right, so let's go to this voluptuousness, man. Because this is how you niggas act. Okay, not think. This is how you niggas act. You niggas act just like these heathens, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death. Let me turn this down just a little bit more. It says, and in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and as in a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time. All right, that's how Esau Edom think. You can even see how he's just whitewashing history day by day of our people and what we did and everything. No man, right, shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no return. That's what they think. For every man die and then come back. All right. Let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wines and ornaments, and let no flower of our spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. So they're talking about their destiny, their lot. And then it goes in to say, let our strength be, it says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. All right, so there you go. And that's how you niggas think. You know, you niggas think the same fucking way, man. Same fucking way. You niggas adopted Esau mind style. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:1 in the GNT. It says, wicked thinking. Wicked people are wrong when they say to themselves, our life is short and full of sorrow, and when it comes, and when its end comes, there is no escape. No one has ever been known to come back from the world of the dead. See? That's why I say wicked thinking. No, what the fuck is you talking about, right? We were born by chance. By chance. Not on purpose, but by chance, they say. And after life is over, we will be as if we had never been born at all. Our breath is no more than a puff of smoke. Our mind is nothing more than a spark thrown off by the beating of our heart. When the spark dies, our body will crumble into ashes and our breath will become part of the empty air. In time, no one will remember anything we ever did, and even our names will be forgotten. Our lives will pass away like the traces of clouds and vanish like the fog in the heat of the sun. Our time on earth is like a passing shadow. There is no escape from the day of our death. It is fixed. All right. They say it's fixed, and it is fixed. All right. You cannot escape death. You cannot escape the time you're going to die. You don't know when you're going to die. Hence, you don't have free will. There is no escape from the day of our death. It is fixed, and no one can postpone it. The wicked say, come on, let us enjoy the good things of life and live in the world. Live in the world. Live in this world the way we did when we were young and free of care. See, that's how Jake want to live. Jake want to live like a fucking 8-year-old his fucking life. His whole entire fucking life. Let's drink the most expensive wines and use the finest perfumes. Let's not miss a single flower in the springtime before the roses wither. Let's pick them and wear them in our hair. Let's all join in the leave and leave signs everywhere of our carefree revelry life owes us that much. And that's why they be making statues and stuff. Verse 10, it says, we'll oppress the poor, and it says, even if they are righteous, we'll show no respect for the widows, old people, or old people. All right. So there you go. All right. And that's how you niggas think, man. It's just the truth. You niggas think just like it. All right. Matter of fact, let me get 2 of these incidents of Yahushua right quick. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think where the fuck I was now. I'm kind of games and my bad, y'all. I'm just going back. Yeah, it was Matthew 12. This is Matthew 12 and 46. It says, while he this is why I treat all you niggas, and even my family members. This is why I treat y'all like this. While he yet talking, I respect people, but this is why you get the bitter side of the stick. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who is my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. So he pointed at his disciples and said that. And then it goes on and he continues to say, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my mother and brother, my brother and sister and mother. All right, so nigga, if you don't change your ways, you're fucked. Now let's go from there. All right, Matthew 18, man, it's simple, and we be telling y'all, man. We be trying to tell y'all. This is Matthew 18 and 1. At the time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and led him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. So you have to take that old way of thinking and ditch it. You have to take that, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do in my life, and forget about it, and acknowledge that you're being ruled over day by day. All right, verse 4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. So you have to change your ways, Jake. That's all you got to do is change your ways, my nigga. Now we about to finish up on these precepts, and then we about to get on up out of here. This is Colossians 1 and 20. It says, and having made peace through the blood of Hamashiach, I mean, through the blood of his cross, by him to reconcile all things unto himself. By him, I say, whether they be things in heaven or things in earth or in things in heaven. Okay, let me grab this Baruch. Uh, This is Baruch 2:32. It says, "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord." Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's why you got so many, a lot of brothers acknowledge who they are. They build up in the faith, study, right? And then they, become prophets, you know. Some brothers, not all, you know. Not every brother is a prophet. This is Second Esdras, all right, chapter 9 and verse 7. It says, "And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed." So you have to have works, faith, all right, belief, man. You gotta be wholeheartedly, because when Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to come back and you be like, "Oh yeah, I was believing in the Yahweh Shah the whole time," he gonna look at you like you was a fucking fool. This not no, "Oh yeah, you just, you come in at the last moment and fucking graduate looking ass nigga." All right. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, "There is no remembrance of former things," which is a good thing. If we remember the things that we did in our past life, we'd probably be bugged the fuck out. "Neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that are that those with those that shall come after." Okay. Let me grab this as well. Uh, Wisdom of Solomon 7:27. "And being but one, she, being wisdom, can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages, entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets." See? So this wisdom, knowledge, and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding makes you a friend with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? But if you a free will type nigga, like the youngins that I was talking to, but when you young, that's how it be, man. You feel like you can do everything, and it's okay with thinking, you can do a lot of things, but you have to acknowledge that you have a higher power that's over you, nigga. You ain't you're not better. A servant is not better than the master. Matter of fact, what is that? John 13:16. It's John 13:16. It says, "Verily, verily, meaning truly, truly, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. All right, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him." All right, so there you go. The prophets ain't better than Yahweh Shah, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, just get in line. You know, just get in line, Jake. Let's go back. Daniel 12:13. It says, "But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days." All right, so even Daniel is here this day. He's here, and I believe that he is definitely in a great millstone. All right, whoever he is, right? He is definitely in his lot. Okay, he is in his lot. Let's get this. This is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, "Giving thanks unto the Father, Yahweh, which hath made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints, which are the Israelites, in light, the elect." right? It says, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom, all right, of his dear son, Yahweh Shai, right? Um, Let me get a little bit of this in the NLT. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. First, I was about to say Corinthians. Colossians chapter 1 and verse 26 in the NLT. It says, this message was kept secret for centuries and generations past, but now it has been revealed to God's people. For the Most High wanted them to know that the rich, matter of fact, since it said that, this is Deuteronomy 1 and 1. It says, these be the words which Moses spoke unto all Israel on the side of Jordan in the wilderness. This is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Just getting some basics, y'all. Just getting some basics. Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. And the Lord Yahweh hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all nations that are upon the earth. Let me get one more. I think it's 16. This is Deuteronomy chapter 26 and 16. This day the Lord Yahweh thy power hath commanded thee to do these statutes and judgments. Thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Thou hast avouched the Lord Yahweh this day to be thy power, and to walk in his ways, and to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments, and to hearken unto his voice. The Lord Yahweh hath avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he hath promised thee, in that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations which he hath made, in praise and in name and in honor, and that thou mayest be an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, as he hath spoken. Okay, my three back to backs. All right, love those. Or four back to backs. All right, so Colossians chapter 1 and verse 26 again. This message was kept secret for the centuries and generations past, but now it's been revealed to God's people. For the Most High wanted them to know that the riches of the glory of Hamashiach are for you, Gentiles too. All right, you brothers who don't know that you're Israelites, don't know who you are yet. And this is the secret. Hamashiach lives in you. This gives you assurance of sharing his glory, right? Because we are the only ones that can make it out of this place and reap the benefits, right? So we tell others about Hamashiach, warning everyone about teaching everyone with all the wisdom of the Most High has given us facts. We want to present them to the Most High perfect in their relation to Hamashiach. That's why I work and struggle so hard, dependent on Hamashiach's mighty power that works within me. And that's why we try to get the message across and repeat ourselves so much. Okay, so this is John 15 and 16 in the KJV. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would have loved his own. All right, and that's why a lot of people hate the prophets. That's why you get backlash when you tell people that there ain't no such thing as free will, and you bring out the scriptures on it. Niggas get furious. Niggas turn into demons. When I hear people laugh at the word or anything like that, or if they laugh at the anything about what the Most High God set up, they're demons. All right, that's just demons disowning. It says, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If there you go. And then I just go to that. That's crazy. That's through the Spirit. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But they don't. They don't. Not even your own fucking people in your family do. So fuck them. You know, your people in your family, they be looking for a way to, a fucking money grab or something. Only thing they care about is when you gonna start making money. They can suck a dick. This is First Peter chapter 4 and verse 4, wherein they think it's strange that ye run not with them to the same access of riots, speaking evil of you. You know, they don't, they like, why you not on the debates? How come you not on our side? How come you not talking about Jesus? Why you know, stupid motherfuckers. 2 Peter 1 and 10, it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to give your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. Let's see what this says in the NLT. 2 Peter 1 and 10. So, dear brothers and sisters, work hard to prove that you really are among those the Most High has called and chosen. Do these things, and you will never fall away. Okay. In verse 11, it says, then the Most High will give you a grand entrance into the eternal kingdom of our Lord Yahweh Lashem Yahushai. All right, Yahushai Mashiach. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this is edifying, man. Ain't no such thing as free will, and you will fulfill your life. So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kakwadash. I just want to take that. And with that, till next time, Shalom.